Yes. Hello and welcome to another Yizbrid game stream. How's it going, Ocelot? My glorious bladed friend. Welcome, folks. One and all. Oh, headachy. I'm sorry to hear that. May your headaches pass swiftly. I'm glad the name today is A+, as Pirate Radio, or Pyre-ate Radio. I guess it's how, yeah, I looked at the clock and it was like, what do you mean it's 4:48? So, that was a quick one to come up with. If you are just joining us for the first time, welcome to the Yizbrid Games stream. Yizbrid Games is a video game publishing company which finds only the finest of artisanal, artfully crafted art games of art. Many a video game that has an emphasis on its artistic merits, which all games have artistic merit, but some games just have that je ne sais quoi about them that Yizbrid loves to cultivate and release to the world. In such games as VA11, Hall A, Cyberpunk Bartender Action, She Remembered Caterpillars, Masquerada of Songs and Shadows, World of Horror, which you can wishlist on Steam, No Place for Bravery, which you can wishlist on Steam. Oh wait, excuse me, World of Horror is in early access, so you can buy it on Steam and buy into that early access. Yeah, those things I'm saying. Nirvana, which you can wishlist on Steam. And I know Ocelot's gonna do an excellent job of just like, oh, shit, what is he talking about? This one, and then that one, and then that one. Real fast-paced and awesome-like, and I thank you for keeping up on that. I am well-fed and medicated. Brain's a little zippy, but we're in it. I have a Red Bull in my system. Don't tell Jacob. Oh yeah, you see the dice. Yeah, I have my shiny math rocks. Yes. I was trying to think of something to like put over in this corner, cause I can. And I remember we used dice to determine Leia's name, and I figured this wouldn't be too bad of an aesthetic choice. I bet you don't know my favorite color. But with the sole exception of this purple one right here, this one's important. I guess my focus is not gonna work today. My webcam is just like me. No, but I have this Oops All 20s. But we won't worry about that one. I forgot and left my controller over on my PS4 because I was playing Elden Ring all week. So one moment, I'll be right back to grab it, just like I did last week. I'm back. How much HP did those curtains take off? Yeah, you'd be surprised. I didn't put many points into Vigor. So, yeah, I'm not about to try dodge rolling in my room. I will knock something over. You know how easy it is to knock things over in that game? Let's catch us up with what happened. Oh, wait, hang on a second. I almost forgot. Hi, my name is Kellen Stevens, also known as Fizz or Fizz the Human. I will be your host today. And you can find my info. Wabam, right there. We're both gonna go for it. We'll never know who Nightbot responded to. We'll never know. It could have skipped me and responded to you, Ocelot, in which case, it's like the cat knowing that, like, you're the parent that it wants to stay with. What was I gonna say? Did we post all the Yizbrid website info things? I don't recall. I didn't mention them, so you didn't post them. Not yet. Yeah. Find us and follow us through... Oh shit, I had a really good rhyme last time. Internet and serial bus. I don't know. There aren't really any corridors and factories to find us and follow us through, but... Oh. Yeah, that works. Through Twitter and Facebook, yes. Find me in the matinee, the dark of the matinee. But yeah, so things are being posted in Twitch chat, which isn't visible on YouTube. So for all the folks that are watching on YouTube at youtube.com/YizbridGames, which happens to be where the YouTube is, I'm sure you found it by now if you're watching us there. You can also find us and follow us twitter.com/YizbridGames, facebook.com/YizbridGames, Yizbrid.net, and if you put a slash and then merch after it, you can find cool stuff like Dana and Jill and this Masquerada mask and oh god, this Oli pin. Do I have anything else Yizbrid up there? I don't think so. Brad Sheba is fan gamer. But I think that's, yeah, I think we Gucci. All right. Yeah. So, to catch us up with where we were in Pyre by Supergiant Games, the third game made by them post Transistor, pre-Hades. This is a sports action RPG, I guess you want to call it. Yeah, today we're gonna be sifting through some lore to start. That was where I wanted to. That's what I wanted to do last time, because all of a sudden the book that we have, that it's illegal for us to read, by the way. The book that we have got updated with like 1 billion chapters, so we're gonna be going through and seeing some of the story stuff on that. We basically went through the first portion of the game, and finished up to where we have let our first teammate ascend back to what's the name of the city? I don't recall the name of the city, but it's gonna be in the lore. Essentially, big city, kicks you out if you do bad stuff, like Reed, who knew? Then all the people that are in these like lands where people are banished to, you gotta play, like, I don't know, I don't know what you would call Pyre. What game is, yes, the Commonwealth is the name of the city. Thank you so much. What sport is Pyre the most like? Like, it's kind of, I don't know. Yeah, fiery basketball. I like fiery basketball. Does that make it closer to Mario? What was that? Hoops 3-on-3? Excuse me. Ooh, I have the burps all of a sudden. It's that spam musubi. Good stuff. What was it? Was it Mario Hoops 3-on-3? Was that the name of it? I don't remember. But it's, without getting too off topic, it was the Mario game that had like Square Enix like stuff in it, and so it had like a white mage and black mage characters that you could have, but they were in like Mario style. Yeah, it's really cool. You need to look up the official art for that. It's if you like your Square characters, It's cool. Anywho, we're playing some video games today, which is why we're here. This one labeled gameplay. Yes. Cool. Yes, so, to continue, we've now made it through the main gameplay loop and found that, in order to gain our freedom back into the Commonwealth, we have to win these games, which are called, the rights. There we go, the rights. We have to complete the rights, and whoever wins after, you know, doing a world tour, gains the ability to get back in, but only one person can at a time each time. So 2 teams enter, 2 teams leave minus 1 player of whoever the winner is. And so at this point, now it's just go through and keep doing the rights until we have all gained our freedom, because one of the members of our group has orchestrated this whole thing in order to... he wants to start a revolution once we get everybody back on the other side. So we'll see how it goes. But first, and the reason why we were talking about lore so much is because our book got hyper updated. So we're going to read a bunch. Now, I'm thinking I'm going to drop the accent that I was using for this book. Oh. We start here. Oh, I guess the last thing we did was get him a cool new talisman. Well, we got to start with Sir Gilman anyway. Master Reader, this knight is humbled after having passed that sorceress test. Wah! By the scales of the Under King Oris, what is that you have? I remember this one, because it happens to be the scales of the Under King Oris. Oris's scale. That's right. Yeah, the entire time through the base game, we only had 1 chapter unlocked. Now we suddenly have 7. Yes, this is true. So let's listen to that sweet bass for a second. So good. We're gonna open this book. Alrighty, so yeah, now we have a bunch of these. One is what we've been reading. I believe each of these are penned by a different exile. Yeah. Okay, so if Golganathanian was who I was attributing the oh, what was it? The Emmett Selkic voice. How do I jump back in? I just say somebody's name real mean like. Which, by the way, my ability to draw upon names and words is especially bad today, so I apologize if I'm searching for things quite often. Not that you need an apology from me, but you know what I mean. Jodariel, there we go. Right back into the voice. Yeah, perfect. Jodariel. Jodariel. That was his voice. But, you know, now we have a whole bunch of these other exiles that, I don't have voices for. So, I guess we're gonna be using this to kind of assume what they look like-ish and sound like. I feel like he shouldn't have that voice, unless it turns out that he does at the end, in which case I'll laugh, but he does now. Let's see. Words of Jomor Manymane, the Alpha Chief. So he would have a, if Rookie sounded like this the whole time, then, perhaps, something a little older, a little gruffer, but still the same. Try to do the accent at the same time as the vocal affectations. We'll see how it goes. Since I, too, roamed free, I remember well those days in which I was called Chief. I traveled all the world over on my 4 good paws, and I
was well adored. I wanted to grow stronger. Here at least, I have. I shall not mince my words. This place shall either harden you or kill you. It shall haunt you with old memories. You share the exile's plight. My charge is to alleviate the sting of it for you a little bit and to prolong your stay, but only for as long as needed. Your charge is to return. We call this place the downside for a reason. This place? I don't know what. Where is place? Where is place? Where is place placed in one's accent? Call this place the downside for a reason.
What character does this? What character does this sound like? I don't remember. Astro, the dog, maybe. No, who's the Spike? Is that his name from Tom and Jerry?
Are you messing with my son?
Yeah, Spike, the dog. I think his name was Spike. Right? Spike and Tyke? Yeah. Oh man, memories flooding back. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Which is perfect because he's a dog. I didn't even make that connection. All right, here we go. Full circle. We in this. Correct choices made.
As I said, 2 going on 3 times now. We call this place the downside for a reason. But in time, here you can learn to eat, to seek out shelter, and to find a certain beauty in unlikely places. How do I change? How do I go to the next page? Maybe I don't.
Spend soul at the slug market to reveal more pages. I can reveal more pages with money. I see. Time to sell everything and just get more pages. Let's see what we have first. Forsaken lands concerning the races and ethnic groups displaced to and indigenous to the downside. This was by Molten Millith, the Wild Witch, of whom I get no picture. The witch. I forget what I made the hags sound like, but was that gaining? What's this? Yeah, gaining. Molten Millith, the Wild Witch.
Gaining the summit of the sacred Mount Alodial involved no small amount of sacrifice and sorcery in varying proportion. The mountain's energies were palpable, the sensation that we felt indescribable. The lands we stood upon were closer to the stars than to the world we knew. It was upon this highest point in all the downside that we first made efforts to concoct this tome, which you now read. It was there that we were stricken with a vision of the cycle of the rites, and felt together, for the first, a sense of freedom unlike any we experienced before. But that is a subject which our comrades shall illuminate in greater detail. Ooh, that's pretty interesting, don't you think? That's kind of interesting.
No, Millet, that's hypoxia. Thanks, Ocelot.
Why are things changing colors? Is this my magic? No, Millet. You just can't breathe correct.
Celestial landmarks, in the words of Loose Glory and 100 Minds, the scholar. Okay, this guy, on the other hand, looks like
He should have sounded like this from the first.
Great. Well, all these people are gonna sound old. I need a younger one to appear. Somebody without a beard. Oh well.
Do you feel a kinship with the stars? You owe your everything to them. Perhaps, one day, even your freedom. I chased the stars across the river of my genealogy until they led me here. I demanded they explain to me the paradox of knowledge. For how is it that something can be shared but still contained within ourselves in its entirety. The stars did not respond, but set me on a quest. I sought the 9 landmarks, which they revealed to me, so that someday I would reveal their mysteries to you. These landmarks, emissaries of the stars, are 9 lenses through which we see the land and see ourselves in a new light.
Thanks, buddy. Ooh, listen to all these gruff voices 3 in a row. Ba-da-ba. Make sure I still have my young-sounding voice. I need that for things. Celestial landmarks. We're on that. We're skipping these. The 9 triumvirates. In the words of Haub the Swallow, the accursed. If our Tizo sounds like that, then is this just gonna be Gollum? Am I just reading this in Gollum's voice? Do we want this Gollum or Elmo? Elmo?
At first, I found it much too difficult to read, much less to write, even to grasp the quill. But the horned one, Myrrh, implored me. He said this is the greatest gift that he could give me in return. In return for what? I asked. In return for his life, he said. But I did not save your life, I said. You did, he said. We fight about this still. Myrrh is stubborn, more than I. Now, herein, and by his leave, I chronicle the 9 triumvirates, for I am of this land, unlike the rest who wish to leave. We knew not everyone could leave who wanted. Seldom would the opportunity arise. Thus did we organize the striving for the chance into 9 sets of 3. That's the number of the day. 3.
Help me. Help me! I don't know. What is the letter of the day? Oh, the Beyonders. Oh, why is the Elmo one the one that has the most words here?
Today's episode is brought to you by the number 3, as in the triumvirates, and the letter F, as in, can we get some F's in chat for my voice?
Thank you.
To go beyond as a triumvirate is to stain the other's efforts. That's bad. Yet, I am beholden to describe them here. A pack of bandits, loosely organized under the Sisters of the Arch, they traveled all this way into my land to take the Horned One's life. To kill my friend! No! Killing is bad! We thwarted them. We had them at our mercy. Mercy had become imperative to Myrrh. We spared their lives, but banished them to darkness, far beyond these lands. Now and forever, the Beyonders cling to a beholden duty to confront the true triumvirates whenever they so choose, so that whenever the true triumvirates clash, it shall be to their fullest extent.
Make it stop. Thank God.
Elmo contains no mercy, for Elmo contains only chaos that he was able to create by taking it from the other side of the void. Thou shalt be reduced to ash. But Rocco's a rock! How can Rocco even dream of standing up to the might that is Elmo?
Ah! Okay, okay. Elmo aside. Elmo aside. Elmo aside. In the words of Triesta Tithys, the Blessed Born. Oh. Tithys. Did we have Tithys already? Was Tithys? Tithys wasn't. What's his? Wasn't the bard's friend, was it? Triesta. Thank you. Yes, y'all are so good at remembering names. I appreciate you immensely. Alrighty. We, the 8, assembled here together in the downside, and we gave our freedom so that you may yet have yours. It is an exchange we have not lightly made. It is my charge to ensure that you, should you regain your freedom, first off recognize its qualities and also use it wisely. You do not need a pair of wings in order to be free. My own wings, I once thought that they could take me anywhere, and then they took me here, where I am bound. It is your charge to be free, and not to make the same mistakes. Spring from here, and learn from what we did, and build a new and great society, a free society, with wings spread wide for everyone. Alright. I stand with Rocco.
Elmo wonders how you can stand when you no longer have legs. Elmo has a collection of legs, and yours are next.
I love agent of unspeakable evil Elmo. Time out, Elmo. Elmo, time out. Elmo, you're going a little too nuts there.
Elmo wishes to know how Elmo will take a time out when Elmo exists out of time.
I guess that's all the lore, unless we want to buy some more. Why is this still glowing? What have I not read? More landmarks, I guess. What was this one? The Scholar. Shit, now I don't even remember what voices. What voice did I give the Scholar? Oh, that's this one. Did I read this wrong? One of them didn't have a... I think I forgot this one. I think I accidentally went to this one. Wait, maybe I didn't do this one. Oh, you know what? No, I didn't do that one. Maybe I just accidentally turned the page on this. Oh, the witch is looks kind of Voldemortish. So we're gonna change the witch's voice because I forgot to read this one. So yeah, we'll do this one a little snaky, yeah.
Yes, upon long years we spent distilling life essence from many things, which all once writhed under the auspices of their mortality, which we ourselves cut short. In this we have no regrets, for we learned much, and so we think did they. We earned the title Witch, and were forced to flee into the downside. Here we encountered Solimer, and soon we gained an understanding of each other. He bade us circumnavigate these lands and catalogue our findings. We felt a strong desire to expose the secrets of this land. He wished to yield benefit to those who followed in our wake. Indulge us both, then. Beyond a shallow, sickly gulf, our voyage grew increasingly forbidden and much harder to explain. How could a sea exist here at the bottom of the world? We could not deduce whence sprang the carcasses of ancient sailing ships we found throughout the Sea of Solace, though the warnings that they signified we duly noted. It was here we first met Oris, called the Underking, who brazenly assaulted our small skiff, for we had trespassed in his waters. But then the Underking relented, for he witnessed Solimer in all his doom and glory. Soon he would side with us. Then, with the Underking, we sailed forth into a tempest beyond reasoning or measure.
That's where we came in on gaining the summit of the Sacred Mount, Elodium, etc. Okay, I think we're all caught up. Because I don't think we... I think we finished... No, we had to keep reading this one. Was it, do you feel kinship with the stars, etc.? Looked at stars, led me here. Didn't respond when I tried calling them 50 times, left a message. Landmarks, which are, how we talk with the stars. It's kind of like that one time when, Egypt put pyramids and they were, like, kind of lined up with the Orion's belt. It was like that, but crazier. Ooh. Much can be said about the Sisters of the Arch, whom we banished to the great beyond for deeds irredeemable. Ooh. Suffice it that the details of the banishment are written in this book. The sisters and the book became inseparable, not unlike the stars, their light, and the infinite darkness that engulfs them. The stars communicate to us, and you, in turn. The words within this book are but an edifice, a simple surface. Look past the text to the hidden meaning, to the hidden power, which has a different strength and typing depending on your individual values. We're talking competitive Pokemon now. Ooh. The stairs above. The stars, excuse me, not stairs. I need an escalator. The stars above, as they are not mere lights. These are not mere words. If you chance upon the Sisters of the Arch within their prison here, give them our thanks. Sorry, I'm just rereading this because sometimes I don't comprehend what I'm reading as I read it. If you chance upon the Sister of the Arch within their prison here, give them our thanks. This sure is starting to sound like a Yes album. That bass. Where would that be? Short distance. Yeah. On to the heart of the sunrise. I'll be the roundabout. That was annoying because, like, the key of this is, like, down a bit. Or, I mean, no, maybe not down, but it's, like, across the way a bit from where that song is. So like if I wanted to like hit a yes high note, I was either too high or too low to sound like yes, so it just kind of came across as Rush. Salesman. All right. Let's put that thingy that we got for Sir Gilman on him. He got, where's the new thing? I got a new thing. It was this one, or it's a scale. Gets longer jumps. Oh, only used by Jodariel, but it's... Can we sell this now? I guess we can sell this. Somebody asked before if we needed to take the talismans off, and it appears that we don't, because it gives it back to us and blacks it out so that we know we can't use it. So let's go find our friend outside. Oh, I guess we haven't fished for Denizens of the Deep yet. Let's do that, and then we'll try and find the slug market before the next thing. The Lone Minstrel suggests that the sport of fishing may help pass the time as you drift along among the murky waters of Fraggle Rock. Holds a downside record for most shipwrecks caused. Neat. North current towards storm wall passes by old carcasses of ships. Here it seems the fish are one step ahead of you. Perhaps if you keep at it, they will let down their guard, or perhaps they shall not. The fish refuse to bite. The future refused to change. How shall he respond? No, we're fishing. Rather than relent, you redouble your efforts against the fish. Hours pass. At last, your patience is rewarded, and handsomely, as you fling a rather large specimen up from out of the depths and into your care. You caught the spotted slurg. Reader 1, fish 0. Let's relish my victory. Is that like relish, like in tuna salad? Uncle Fizzy's gourmet lemon pepper tuna fish salad. Just want to say the name of my damn good food. The froth sea. I want to use this as a last name for a D&D character named Fizz at some point. I feel like Fizzamillion Frothsea just rolls off the tongue. I like it. I don't like tuna fish sours. I don't like that phrase. Tuna... No. Why? What? Do you really want your alcohol to kick you in the face? No. That makes me uncomfortable. Not actually. I'm not actually uncomfortable by that, but the sound of it does not. Yuck. Fish and alcohol, just not. Quick side note, I had oyster beer once. It was good. Strange that it was a thing, but it was good. I will attempt to ask my friend who, yeah, it was good. It was a little bit salty, just a little, like it tasted like, it was like as if you were drinking a beer while breathing in, like, in like Monterey or something, where like you can smell the seafood, like, and the sea spray kind of around you, but like also you're just tasting beer. It was really interesting. But I will try and find more information on what brewery made it, because now I kind of want to look it up. Distracted. I'm getting distracted. Slug market first, then dialogue, then we commence the rite. This was like drunk Rookie, kind of. I was trying not to do a like New Yorker accent for him, even though I feel like he would have one.
Hey, you guys. Where's your friend? You know, the big one with the horns, likes frowning, stuff like that. Something happened there or what? Heard a crazy story. She just flew on out of here or something. Anyways.
Yeah, make your noises. I love you so much. Well, we're gonna sell you Solium's Horn. Unlearn any masteries and choose again. Oh yeah, that's right. I can read it. I don't think we have to do that. Magical Stardust raises the rank of talismans. But I want money for lore. Said I can get pages here, right? Is he scatting? I don't know if I ever noticed that. Where are the lore pages? You told me there would be lore pages. Do I have to unlock them or something? Alright, well, that's okay. How much is this? 15. I like this. I don't know if we need anything right now, though. I'm not going to spend too much time. But I do...
You lactose, Poppy.
The word for dad is Poppy. So like you just had to spend money to get lore to unlock. Oh, I see. So the more money I spend, the more lore just unlocks? Oh, well.
That's how you get a repeat customer there, Poppy. You give them a deal.
We could go back.
Huh?
Oh, it's Lay. Seems to have something on her mind. I think you're right, because look, there's more sparkles now. Lay seems to be talking to the Black Wagon's walls again. Though this time, something seems to have come over her.
Little brother, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me?
You were unsure whether to check in with her or leave her be. They would not be here if she lacked the capacity to work through her problems. Your concern for her is such that you would best check in to make sure she is alright. Yeah, we're gonna check in. Though Lay is clearly capable of surviving on her own, you do worry for her, and in this case, make an attempt to reach out to her.
Oh, hi, mister. I don't think I saw you there just now. And so my little brother here and I, we were just talking for a little while. Well, I was the one doing the talking. Why, my little brother, he is just a wagon wall, so he cannot respond. He can't respond, but he can listen, and he listens really well. Now I'd like to get back to my conversation here with him, if you don't mind. And you're welcome to stay, though, if you like.
It seems Lay is doing all right after all. She did invite me to stay. She sure did. You decide to take Lay up on her invitation and keep listening to her conversation with the wagon wall. Her little brother, as she calls it.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I remember. It's that they always said there was something wrong with me, but they wouldn't really tell me what. They said that I was moon-touched, but so what?
Moon-touched, those deemed impaired by Commonwealth standards or very different in a negative sense.
So then the scribes, they called me here. They are the ones who brought me here, not those people. They were so cruel. They were always so cruel. I didn't have a little brother at the time, no one that I recall, really, although so much of it back then, I can't tell how much of it I dreamt. Most of it, I didn't want it to be true. But I remember that they threw me out. They decided they would throw me out and let the scribes take care of me. They said the scribes, they would take care of me. It was so very quiet here, and I was all alone again, although I think I liked it more being alone down here than being alone back there. Everybody's alone down here, and so it makes me feel less alone somehow. Back there, why, I would sometimes see families, brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, but here there was hardly anyone at all. But I knew that I was closer to the scribes. I knew that they were in the sky above, and I did search for them up there, you know, and then one night I found them. I saw the stars, and they were falling to the ground, and I thought, why is it the scribes themselves are crying, and are they sad, and maybe are they sad for me? Well, that was when I first saw you, little brother. With your help, I would get closer to the scribes. That way, maybe they could answer all my questions, don't you think? But I'm so very glad I found you and the others.
I'm finally not alone. I'm finally not alone, and more importantly, I think sometimes I even feel that way, that I'm not alone. Maybe as we get closer, maybe I will get to feel that way more often, being here or being anywhere with you and all my friends. She falls silent. Though you were concerned for her at first, you sense that now she is at peace. She wanders off, faintly smiling. You sense you have a better understanding of her now. Whew! The feels. Huh. One sec on this. We protect, and we also one sec. Yeah, roster bio first. Let's see. It must have been Lay's. Yeah, her biography. She was a special child left abandoned, and despite her seemingly simple nature, she possessed a strange affinity for the old ways. One day, she was taken in by the authorities, and when she revealed her fixations about the scribes, she was deemed witless. And when no one claimed responsibility for her, she was cast into exile. In the downside, she has wandered aimlessly in search of more clues about the legendary heroes who so fascinate her. Interesting. Been exiled for 2 years, and her crime was vagrancy. That's it? She failed to meet basic cognitive standards and had no place or family in the Commonwealth. Well, just gonna take this and just chuck it. Just gonna fuck the Commonwealth. If ever we wanted to change it, now we definitely do. We don't know anybody else's yet. Not applicable. Oh, right, because he's born in the downside. It's not because he could never commit a crime. Okay, did we level up Sir Gilman? Did he get a new thingy? Yes, we already got a new thingy for him. Did I miss that? Go on. I've slid off mic some. I apologize. We're back. Crime, vagrancy. As mercy guides our hand, we spare your lives, but rid ourselves of you. Fuck you. That's like, that's a normal... That's like the thing you say when somebody has committed a crime. And yet... Angie. Kellen Angie. Alleged motive, none. Alleged. The records state she demonstrated a thorough lack of understanding of her wrongdoing. Yeah. 'Cause she didn't. Leia survived for 2 years in the downside thus far. It is a life sentence. Are they all life sentences? I guess they are all life sentences. I feel like, yeah, this would be Leia's survived for 2 years in the downside thus far. It is a life sentence. We'll read it like that. I wanted to check the book now. What updated? This... Oh, here's the update. Oh, we got it. Oh, this is just a new image. What is this even of? There are arms and... I can't see what's going on. Is it a creature? Are these eyes? Yeah, it looks kind of like a tentacled monster. It must be the sea titan. Unless this is the Underking. I don't know. Loose glory and 100 mines.
Here was the scholar. The The Dasherban was first of many river ships to vanish in the downside. Although presumptions of its loss were not inaccurate, the doomed ship and her valiant crew had charted half the Sea of Solace ere the end of their brave voyage. The sea titan, unfathomed Plurnis, was not fond of vessels sullying her sea, and split the doomed ship with a single swipe. The ship's own shattered prow would later end the sea titan's cruel reign, as the boastful Underking loves to recount. The stars themselves must have been moved by this. That point within the sea, now sacred, has the stars dancing in homage every now and again. Nice.
I've been not inspecting this because I enjoy this text, but thinking back, I totally should have been inspecting this to make those easier to read for everyone, and I apologize that I have not been doing that. Maybe nothing to apologize for, but I will do that from here on out, yeah, because I think it's a better idea. We did this one, though, right? Yes.
I think that was it. Oh, excuse me. Ah.
Yonder crystal. Aw, she missed me.
I was beginning to wonder when you would return.
But I'm gonna take off. Just saying hi and bye, babe.
You know where to find me.
Peace. Okay. I think it's time. What is this? Solar shell. The sparkly thing in its center is in fact its heart, which it airs out from time to time. A keepsake from the Sea of Souls. Only a monster would attempt to remove the heart, or would have the strength. I can tap it. I love it. I love just being able to interact with things. Okay. Let's go. We might not win this one, because I'm coming back after a week. We'll see. You and the others are busying yourself for the commencement of the rite this evening when you notice Lei behaving strangely, more than usual.
Maybe he is here. I mean, I think he has to be somewhere nearby.
She notices you then.
Oh, I'm sorry, mister. I was just, oh, it's just, I think maybe my friend is here? And I was hoping to say hi to him before we have to do the ceremony with the star ball. Wait, is that... That's him! That's him! My friend is here! He's here!
Just then your adversaries, the Fate, arrive on the other side of the Hulk of Horus. They begin making necessary preparations. Dalbert Oldheart. Oh yes, these were the Curs. Lei rushes over to them before anyone can stop her, even as the stars above start shining through the darkness. What did he sound like?
Oh, excuse me.
I'm dying, Squirtle. Okay.
Reader, ever persevering, aren't we? Well then, rejoice, because the cycle of the rites begins anew. Perhaps you'll liberate another soon enough. Your chosen adversaries here shall be the Fate.
That's...
Reduce their flame to ash, just as you did when last you met.
That's what we were looking at in that
Who
picture.
exactly shall oppose them?
It's a boat crashing through like a squid or an octopus or something.
Oh, hello again. Hello!
I don't remember what voice I gave him.
But he sounded kind of like this.
No, did we give him like a...
Did we give him... I feel like we gave him a little bit of the Godfather, yeah? Because he was old. And New Yorkish still. Old wise Doge.
But that sounds kind of like the other one we did.
Well, the other one.
No, never mind, because the other one we did Spike. Okay.
We need Spike for the other one. So this one will be the Godfather. Why, hello indeed, young one. We are the Fate, and once again, we hail you and all the Nightwings.
Thanks. I was wondering, may I speak to your son? Also, thank you for the heads up, Ocelot.
Why, I do not see why not. But, let me see here. Alma! Alma, where are you? Begging your pardon, young one, but my son is not always punctual, you see. Hold! I shall go and fetch him.
Oh, okay. I mean, my friend, I hope that he remembers me.
You? Wait, where is father? Father!
Oh, hello again. Your father, he went looking for you. Did you not see him?
No, I did not see him. This had best not be some Nightwing's trick, or else I'll...
Ah, there you are, Alma. Our cordial adversary wishes to salute you, I believe.
Oh, that's right. I mean, here, this is my salute. I am saluting you. It's nice to see you, and may the scribes watch over you, okay? I want them to watch over us as well, but maybe just this time, or not just this time, but this and other times, maybe they can watch over all of us, okay?
The two of them stand and watch as Lei skips over to rejoin your group. He is adopted, Ocelot.
An unusual sort, that one.
She is.
She is about your age.
Father! Yeah, he was fiery protagonist. That's right.
I pray that all our training since our last encounter shall not be in vain.
You sense Dalbert speaks the truth. The Fate are more capable than before. Each time you face Triumvirate, they gain talismans and masteries. Do not underestimate them. Cool.
Who shall conduct this rite?
Press for more about the Fate. I like this. I want to press for more. Wait, this isn't pressing like I can press them for more information. This is, I can press that to gain more information. I'm sad now. We didn't learn anything new. Nothing was new here. Did I decide if I was helping them go free? I did not decide. But I... Excuse me. I don't know. It's still taking a long time to get through this game. And I feel like we may be able to set one person free per thing. So, who was it that was kind of the expert? Was it Shadows or Josh? One of you two, I believe, were kind of the expert in this game and knowing what happens. Is it... How do I phrase this? How... Yeah, there isn't a time limit. I just feel like I would like to be able to shift to a new game in perhaps a month's time or so. Maybe? I don't know. Just personal thoughts. What I was gonna say though is the are the different routes like equal, if that makes sense, like or not equal in what happens necessarily, but in like worthiness of play. Like, is it like bad end, good end, or is it like A end, B end, if that makes sense? Because if there's one that's like, here's the super ultra good end, I mean, I don't have to know how it's good or anything, or like best end kind of thing if I let everybody go free. Unless that's spoilers to even say. I will go for it. But if it's like just an alternate outcome for me to get all my guys and not their guys, then I probably won't, just for time. I'm not sure. Because I feel like we'll be able to free one person per stream is kind of the vibe I'm getting. Still, let's do this fight while we think about it, because it won't matter for this one. We'll have until... There's a good end regarding the plan, but most important thing is based on who's together. Now, is that based on who's together on the other side of the gate, so to speak? Or is that based on who's together... up there or down here? Okay. Interesting. Man, leave it to Supergiant to just have, like, you think that you have their game figured out, and then they just have so many intricate systems. It's so cool. So cool.
Choose.
I'll fight you, whoever you are. I don't remember if he said his name. Alright, well, we'll choose Ruki. We'll just go fast, boys and girl.
Lay.
Wait, I want Burb.
Very well.
The fate. Would that being a good family were the same as being good as a triumvirate? Steal yourself home. I prepared to face our adversaries once again. Always, Father. Let us prevail, here and now. Let us do so indeed, my son.
I didn't want to do that. It's fine. Boop. Boop.
Audacious, aren't we?
How did that happen? What's what is oh, R2 is sprint. I see. Got it mixed up. I was doing R1.
Wings are first to strike the adversary's
That's fine.
flame.
And square is jump. Okay, cool. Let's throw it. I remember now. That wasn't the... What's this?
The wings
Nailed
have
it.
served her true.
What are you doing, you? Put your mask back on. We are in the middle of a rite.
Oh, I know. It's just I wanted to say I think that you are very brave is all, I think. Because we have encountered many triumvirates by now. I mean, we have the dissidents and the tempers and...
What are you talking about? Get to the point!
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I just... my name is Lei. I wanted you to know my name. It's Lei, since I know yours.
I see. Then, ready yourself, Lei. We shall not hold back!
Such a struggle it must be for poor old Dalbert and his witless son.
I keep thinking that that's the thing. No, you don't. No, you don't.
From
Yes, he did.
burning flame.
I could have jumped back. That's right. What was that? R to switch? What? What? Who is that?
This is the road to ruin. Resplendent.
That was nuts. Can we get them on my team?
The Nightwing shall prevail at this rate. Now guard. The fire of
Flippity flappity. Meow.
Fear not the purifying flame.
Uno mas.
Now go on, just once more.
Nailed it.
And it is done.
Yeah, Almer was nuts.
The Nightwings once again prevailed?
'Twas the will of the 8 scribes which kept their flame alive.
Why are you so confused by that?
Thus end this night's proceedings.
Wait, I wanted... I'm sorry, I just wanted to apologize, I think.
Why, young one, you must not say such things. You are one of the Nightwings, a most envied of all triumvirates. We aspire to your greatness and your legacy.
Father, please, no more of this. They have prevailed. We need not grovel at their feet. Almer, is it? Almer? I just had a question. Ask quickly, and then go about your business. Oh, I just... Would you be my friend?
Huh?
What? I was wondering if you would be my friend, because I don't have a lot of friends, and you are brave and gentle with your father, so...
I shall see you in a little while, my son.
What? The scribes, were they not friends? I choose to think they brought us here to be closer together, not to be apart.
Bask now in the wisdom of the scribes.
What are we getting? Yay! We got some new abilities.
The girl has greater understanding than it seems.
The 8 scribes, they so inspire me, and now I feel that I've grown somehow closer to them, maybe? Choose a mastery. What are we getting? I think it was this one that I liked. No one has it, because you can just start that. I like that. Tizo. Sweet. Cool.
Until the stars align.
Like, why does he say stars like that? I caught that line last time, too, or the time before. It's interesting. It's like one vowel different than he usually says it. You return to the wagon after you and your fellow exiles prevailed against the fate and find Volfred waiting for you there.
Well done back there, my boy. You are serving your companions well. Now then, I've something that I wish to share with you if you've a moment.
I'm going to leave it on this, which I think is one of my favorite tracks in the game so far. And we're going to take a break, because I could use a little refresher. Ooh. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes. I'll do all the things that Nightbot says. Besides the crimes. Don't do any crimes, but you know. Unless your crime is vagrancy, in which case do it as much as you want, because being lay is cool. We're going to switch this over to this. And I shall return. We'll give it like 10. 5. Excuse me, 5 to 10. There we go. And hello. I am back. We are back. I apologize, that took a little bit longer than I expected. I am negotiating a little bit of conversation for a potential streaming project coming up soon. And had some questions that I had to ask of the person putting it together, so now I have snacks. They're these. Sweet and salty nut. Alrighty, but we'll check back in with that in an hour. So we gotta play through this a little bit more first. If I can find my way back to the screen where I had everything. Yeah, screenshot get. Yeah, I accidentally hit the screenshot button, but I don't know what I was trying to hit. So, but that's okay. We're getting back into it. Aye. Oof.
Well done back there, my boy. You are serving your companions well. Now then, I've something that I wish to share with you, if you've a moment.
KDM1412 says I might pop out. Unfortunately, a friend of mine is streaming on Discord, which means I get to verbally communicate, which I don't get enough of these days, but I'm still thinking about it. Feel free. There is no... do not feel beholden to be hanging out in chat here with us. We're happy to have you anytime you want to hang out with us, but just as Ocelot said there, the VOD will be right here after the stream or on YouTube. So you can always see what you missed over there or over here. And... if you still want to hang out with us, if that's what you choose to do, happy to have you. If you choose to travel on for a little while, happy to have you doing the things that make you happy.
We have discussed the plan with a capital P, of which we're all a part. I have a means of measuring our progress toward the goal of it. It's a percentage. I use this algorithm that's part of the game's code in order to determine this.
32% now. I go up. Wolfred's ambitious plot to spark a revolution in the Commonwealth as peacefully as possible.
I'd like for you to have a look at it. First, let's determine where the rites may take us next. Look forth. I expect you shall again see several shining stars, where once you saw but one.
You gaze again into the darkness of night.
Several shining stars. A trick of the eye or the will of the scribes, who can say? I, too, once gained this newfound vision many years ago, following my first liberation rite, and I believe only we of the Nightwings have this gift. I realized that in choosing whom the Nightwings confront in each rite, we in turn influence which triumvirate we face when the time comes for someone to be set free. The object I invite you to use contains further detail.
Henceforth, you may use Wolfred's planner to look at your current progress. Look upon it now! Okay. Using Wolfred's planner, you may assess your progress towards your ultimate goal, as well as check the current standings of your adversaries. Wolfred shall keep this information up to date for the remainder of your quest. You may look over it now or any time in the Black Wagon or while searching the stars. Still undefeated, yeah. The Nightwings shall always be favored in the eyes of the 8 scribes. The highest favors poised to take on the Nightwings. Chaotic firebrands. I'm concerned about what is at stake in all of this. War's hatred for the Commonwealth runs deep. Defilers of the rights. Right. Cool. Tudium, the 8th of 9th moon. Is that like Tuesday? Tudium? 8:37 AS. 837 in the year of our Lord Adult Swim. At long last, the plan is well underway. Oh, he's...
At long last, the plan is well underway. The plan with a capital P, that is. The cycle of the rites turns quickly for the time. We soon should have another stab upon the fall of Solium.
Rites till next liberation. Liberation rites conducted. Additional exiles required. No additional exiles required to join the Nightwings and fulfill a key aspect of the plan. So do we not get to know who this is? Fellow exiles, you've returned to glory in the Commonwealth. Sometimes you've conducted the rites against your adversaries. Okay. Interesting. After scribes, perhaps, yeah. Alright, well, where do we want to go? This is to fight the dissidents. So, if I'm correct, if I fight the dissidents now, knock them down a peg, then another team would go higher. And if I can knock down the first couple, then whatever, like say we did 2 more before the third one was when they would go, and if they kept the same scoring, we could like knock them down, and then release somebody from them. Is that kind of how that works? Because like if we're gonna, there's really only one. There's 2 people that I like, that I would say are like good. Maybe Tamitha, maybe. Like, she sounds like she just had a really bad time of it. Our good boy here.
Manly Tinderstauf.
Is just kind of annoying. I feel like Lendl the Liar. I don't remember what his deal was. Ignarius was also maybe not that bad TM. I don't remember. I guess let's do the dissidents next. Knock him down a peg. I think I like that idea. What options do I have? Oh, or we could go and do Tamitha. Yeah, let's do Lou.
We're, gonna be butting heads against old Barker again, are we, chum? Guess it helps to know ahead of time so I can brush up on my groveling.
He then shares with you what he knows of your next opponent. Oh yeah, I forgot. Great music. Yeah. Yeah. More so for thrill and freedom. Back on the other side, Barker never quite took to the culture of the Commonwealth and often ran afoul of the law for various acts of boorishness or vandalism. He always promised to go straight, and in time he found a certain niche, for he was an accomplished hunter. And the people of the Commonwealth did have an appetite. Barker relished the hunt more than anything, and spent his earnings on a variety of questionable things. I never noticed the Cerberus collar. That is clever. He's got like a paw print gauge. I could intentionally lose against Barker so I can face them in the liberation rites. I see. I could, but I want to knock them down, because I don't feel like freeing them, I don't think. He's caught relieving himself on the foot of the statue of the Archjustice Androboles IV, and that was the end of his citizenship. Whoops. Way to piss them off. On the downside, it seems he caught the notice of the dissidents, who in turn must have observed his speed, ferocity, and fearlessness. He is now the best of them. Barker's reputation grew among the exiled curs of the Jomor Valley region, where he is feared and unafraid of taking what he wants.
Not long after they flushed me down, I was just trying to make ends meet and made a deal with him. In hindsight, let's just say it was a bad idea. He can make my life go real sour if he wants. Anyways, I better go pass out. We got a long few days ahead. You wish Ruki a restful evening in turn. It is too late to take flight, though tomorrow you can press on. Press on and on and on! Lay. You want to chat? What's this? Hang on. Wolfer's planner. I see. Neat. And more stuff about the rights. We'll talk to you in a sec, Lay. 9 triumvirates. Oh no, it's Haub the Swallow. As I swallow.
The Fate united under many men the Alpha Chief. He is brash, but follows his traditions. He prizes faith, discipline, and honor, qualities he seems to lack at first. He formed the Fate.
I apologize. I said I was going to do this.
He formed the Fate under the precepts of ordered bylaws of his four-legged ancestors. They believed in a certain natural order in the way of things.
Ah.
Many men wanted for the Fate to likewise show respect. Initially, he only chose from the other curs. He, however, urged the Fate to replenish their numbers from any race or ethnic group thus willing. Thus shall they anticipate what is to come with open eyes and mouths, and never frown upon what is in store for them.
Now to read it over once more for myself real fast. I see. Cool. Oh no, it's not actually hurting my throat. It's like I have to strain a little bit to hit some of those like high notes and squeak them out, but it's not like it's not painful. It's just like it's like stretching. If that makes sense. Yeah, like ooh, this doesn't hurt, but doesn't feel as good as stretching. That's for sure. Okay. There's more.
The Beyonders. To call the Beyonders a triumvirate is to stain the others' efforts. Yet, I'm beholden to describe them here. A pack of bandits, loosely organized under the Sisters of the Arch.
Wait. No, we did this. We did this one. Okay, I'm not rereading this. Okay, cool. Cool. Haha. 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 No, wait. No, go back. Still gotta talk to Lay. Lay seems very happy about something and has been chanting softly to herself. On closer inspection, however, she seems to be engaged in conversation with the wagon wall. And so, after the rite, he said to me, farewell. Can you believe it, little brother? He said that, then he left to go find Mr. Dalbert, who went on ahead. And so, I think that maybe we are friends now. Don't you think so, too? We have a lot in common, don't we? Friends are supposed to have a lot in common, right? For instance, we're both fighting for those we care about, for those who helped us when we needed it. Is that not so? He is very lucky to have met Mr. Dalbert, isn't he? She falls silent for a time. Then... It cannot be that the 8 scribes intended that all of us just have to fight each other all the time. It just cannot be. So many whom we face, they don't like us very much, do they? Because if we prevail against them, it must mean that they cannot go home, even if they really want to. So that's why they don't like us. Back home, when they told me to stop being me, I didn't like them either. You want to know what I think, little brother? I think the scribes put us together in all this, so we can learn from one another and grow closer together as friends. That is what I think, little brother, and I told them so, and maybe the next time I see Ulmer and Mr. Dalbert again, they will be happier to see me then. She bounds off, noticing you as she goes.
Lutista.
Hi, mister. You sense some burden has been lifted from her, and her knowledge of the rites, however informal it may be, has crystallized into a deeper understanding. Lay gain +1 hope permanently! Hell yeah! Nailed it! Okay. I want to get... what's his name back into the game on this one, I think. But we can just take off from here. You. Can I intercept you? Oof. I don't think I meant to do that. I mean, I meant to do that, but I didn't mean to, like, imply that they were under attack. Sisters, we are under attack! Hold. No. We are merely being mocked. By none other than the Nightwings. Mock us all you wish, then, wastrels of the Commonwealth. The sight of you in that utterly outlandish wagon. Your mere existence is an affront to the act of flight. Would that my sisters and I could soar tireless and free as once we did, but nay, we must resort to such ignoble means of travel, such as you. Now stay away from us, lest our vengeance should extend beyond your commonwealth and become much more personal in nature. Okay. That's funny. Do a scribe test for her, or is it just when she calls you? Or when it calls you? I think it's just when it calls me, but I can check. Because I think it has to say, like, oh, it's available. But we'll see. Hidden Glade of Lu is a nigh... Excuse me. The Hidden Glade of Lu is nigh impossible to find on foot, though there it lies below us, protected even now by the enchantment of Lu's glory and 100 Mines. I understand the river named for him is rather famous in your commonwealth. The mouth of the river's glory opens wide not very far from here. Largest river on the other side, which cascades down eternally into the downside. Begone to distant lands beneath our own, more suited to your kind, in the sentencing ceremony. It was there that limbless Aurizek was defeated, turning the region lush and livable, at least for certain denizens. Although, of course, not everyone believes this. Your adversaries, the dissidents, must be working to find their way there even now. Good fortune in your right against them, reader. What was Cinder Route? Hush clearing south of the Glade of Lu. Lay believes this to be the faster route. You should have time to pursue your vocations. Versus... let's see about Ruki's thing. Whoa, Black Basin. Bam, balam. Your wagon touches down in Black Basin. We first met Volfred and Pamitha as well. Briefly wonder at what might have happened had your paths not crossed as you consider what to do with the remains of the afternoon. Let's collect on those old... oh, there we go. Okay, Beyond Our Crystal seeks Lay. Speak of the crystal. Let's do this first. The Wild Witch.
I think I had her like a witch, my pretties. Something like that. The continent we called Black Basin shall one day tear itself apart, arriving upon blackened molten crags tolerable only by the harp Triesta. We pressed onward toward a suffocating wood.
Was this who I did the witch voice for? Or did we switch? Or was this? No, this was the snake one, huh? This was the Voldemort-esque one. Let's try that again. Yeah, Snake Lady.
The continent we called Black Basin shall one day tear itself apart, arriving upon blackened molten crags, tolerable only by the harp Triesta. We pressed onward toward a suffocating wood. This land felt to us somehow primordial. Deep in its roots and noxious crevasses lay innumerable clues as to its ancient history. But we had little time to excavate, for our supplies by then were thin. Further, we were lost. Our best attempts at circumnavigation all had failed. It was Luce Glorian who reached out at last unto the stars, and they revealed the way. Then we at last could see the sacred Mount Alodiel there in the distance.
The Beyonder Crystal.
A visit from my favorite reader. What is the occasion?
Let's talk to her first.
You know, my lovely reader, I must admit that I did not expect your little followers to be quite so receptive to instruction as thus far they have proved. I know not whether they owe it all to you, or have somewhat more to them than I was first inclined to think. In any case, however, I am pleased that they are not entirely disgraceful. I like to keep my expectations well in check, seeing as I have been thus expelled until the end of time. So it is pleasant when those expectations are exceeded every now and then. Although I cannot quite recall when last that was. But the best part of all of this are these brief times in which you visit me in my domain. I know you cannot for long. The stamped crystal in which I am enthralled shall see to that. Though, as you have perhaps surmised, whenever it decides that one of your little friends is worthwhile enough, why, I can offer them a trial, and likewise I can offer you a chat. Sometimes I think, as you achieve those trials of mine, perhaps it does something to trim the length of my eternal banishment. Eternity being what it is, however, perhaps not. Still, if the trophies of those blasted scribes are worth something to you, then all you need is but to brave my trials, and they can be yours. And perhaps there's good in it for me as well.
Then something changes in her, and she changes the subject.
I've likely said too much. I am not to influence you in your use of the Beyonder Crystal. It is not there to be tampered with by anyone, including me. Forget what I said.
We shall challenge her to a practice, right? No, we shan't. We shall request of her a scribe trial. That was it.
Just name the victim, and I shall be more than pleased to make him or her suffer for a bit.
It's gonna be Lay. You ask Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Lay.
I must admit I do sense something from that one. I once had a wild heart myself, quite like her own. We shall see if there is more to her than that. Let us bring her forth.
Soon Lay arrives in heat of the summons.
The scribes! I think that if I listen carefully, that I can hear them calling out to me.
So we'll do this and then we'll go and fight them. The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask.
Listen well, girl. The place where you reside at present has but a single rule, which is, you answer to me here.
Wow. Okay, I will.
Such naive enthusiasm. Now be silent. It is plain to me that you would have much to learn as yet about the rites. But you have learned something, and I would see you prove it. Without the benefit of anyone save for your reader.
Okay. Are you out there to help me with this, mister?
I sure am, Lay. We got this. No. Okay. Little bunnies. All right. Okay. I'll take that. And we'll just go around here, run it in. And there we go. Oh yeah, this is true. Oh no. I gotta just watch out for this. Why'd he style on me like that? You see that? take that. Uno mas. I didn't want to do that. Ooh. The jukes. I'll take that. Shoop.
Nuxalas.
Lay.
Covitia.
Okay, how did I do? How did I do?
Macenta minuscara.
I must admit that you did better than I had expected, girl. You have passed this trial of yours. Some congratulations are in order. To you, and also to your lovely reader. Now, farewell.
Sandra's favorite. I got an achievement. I swear I'm going to try and break her out of there. I'm going to see if she's secret character. I want to know.
Sinan matujem.
Did I imagine all of that, mister? Because I hope I didn't.
Tereso.
Wow, what is it that you have there?
Kaelmer's anklet. The lake castles or it can bounce off objects and solid surfaces. What? Great! That's fantastic. Slap it on your foot right now. Doo 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 doo. Dee 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 dee. Ba ba doo bow. Alright, let's collect on that debt. You follow Ruki to an inconspicuous-looking locale somewhere in the gnarled roots of Needlefield. He soon procures something from a hidden stash.
All right, chum. We got what we came for. No funny business. Just the way I like it.
Ode dues, another debt repaid. What is it? It can be sold, whatever it is. Who can I talk to? Oh, okay. Hedwyn. Haven't talked to you in a while. You find Hedwyn rather lost in thought about something. He looks over as you approach.
Oh, hey, my friend. All right, so what's it going to be?
He points in the direction of his cooking tins, strewn over in the corner of the wagon. Oh, he's making me food.
One of life's small comforts around here is we get to eat. Not a day goes by that I'm not grateful for it, but there's only so much to choose from. Whether here in Black Basin or anywhere around, I guess. Black glass searing vapor and strangling forests mark the forsaken lands that loom across the sea. The 8 scribes first discovered this, the northern landmass of the downside. Anyway, I was just having trouble trying to decide what to cook. Just had fire caps again last night, and those never seem to sit that well with everyone anyway. There's no more globgill, not that anyone but Diesel ever liked that stuff. And I feel like we've been having gutter crabs every day for months, so I'm not too excited about that. This is where you come in, and no consulting books or stars or anything, just you and me here and now. What am I making? You decide, because I can't. I know there's a lot of serious stuff to think about these days, but so help me, no one's struggling to regain their freedom on an empty stomach. We have a fillet of slurg, which is an acquired taste, acquired mostly through a prolonged and desperate stay within the downside. Ask for the silt porridge, a notorious dish that Hedwyn has perfected to the upper limits of its capacity to not be terrible. Ask for gutter crabs again. This inoffensive option has the added benefit of putting some lucky gutter crabs out of their misery. Ask for whatever he wants. It is exceedingly difficult to choose from all the delectable meal options in the downside. I'm gonna say that I think Hedwyn probably makes a mean silt porridge. It says he's perfected it. Even if it's just not terrible. Not terrible could be great. Let's do it. You ask that Hedwyn prepare another batch of his silt porridge for the group. He eyes you warily as you request this, searching you for any trace of irony. All right, my friend. Never took you for the silt porridge type, but so be it. I guess even after all this time, we still have much to learn about each other. Now lend me a hand here with this stuff, would you? You assist Hedwyn with preparing the silt porridge. The two of you get to talking about the past, as you do so. Talking. The reality of cooking in the downside has a way of making him nostalgic. Life on the blood border wasn't that much easier than trying to get by down here. The High-Wing remnants could swoop in at any time. They were so good at picking the worst possible occasions for us. The time they showed up and I was nowhere to be found, I must have told you about that.
On the contrary, he has seldom revealed much about his past to you.
Well, either way, I don't think I ever told you that much about Fikani.
Someone for whom Hedwyn cares deeply. They were separated in the Commonwealth. A blue-haired angel with a Kim Possible mouth.
I was riding to relay an order when she caught me out in the open. She could have had me, but we just stood there, you know? I'd never seen anything like her. And her voice, she says to me, "You ought to be more careful with your life." And I just say, I'm not the type to say such things, but it's all I could think of looking at her then, so I just tell her it was worth the risk.
You smooth operator!
Anyway, she spared my life, of course, and when we saw riders heading toward us, I looked at her, she took hold of me, and we just took off. I didn't want to leave her, and I didn't for a while.
He trails off for a while.
Soon after I came back, I went off in search of her again. This time, though, the risk I took, a lot of people paid for it. The harps attacked when no one was there to raise the alarm. A few days later, Hedwyn the deserter was sentenced to exile.
Hi, Ozora! No worries being super late. What is late? You're here right on time. Glad you had some fun with some MTG. May none of your spells have been countered.
And now, he's about to cook some silt porridge. Thanks for your help, my friend. I can take it from here. See you shortly.
He heads out into the afternoon. You sense he feels more at ease after having spoken with you. Hedwyn gained +2 hope. Sweet. I'll give thanks for that silt porridge. And we got a roster update. While serving on the blood border, by chance he had a run-in with a lone enemy harp. They each felt a powerful connection and escaped together rather than fight each other to the death, as would have been expected. Oh, it was a harp! I didn't notice that. He lost contact with her after their encounter and left his post in search of her, but when he was caught and exiled. On the downside, he found Jodariel, who looked after him when he was a child. In time, he caught wind of an unbelievable rumor and first heard the name of Sandalwood. Crime was desertion. Alleged motive was insurrection. Okay. The records state he wished to relay Commonwealth military secrets to the enemy. Oof. He's been gone for 5 years. Huh. Oh, also we get to know a bit about... Did we know these things before? I think we did. Alright. We continue. To the Glade of Lou. But a wild Pokemon battle, you say? Here in the Razor Brambles of Black Basin, you encounter a messenger imp come to deliver news and rumors from the other side. Now, you know what this reminds me of is those random encounters in Crystal Chronicles, because you're, like, in your little, your caravan, and then you'll, like, get stopped just as you're trying to get where you want to go. Bloom, bloom, ba-doo-ba-doom, bloom, ba-doo-ba-doom, bloom, ba-doo-ba-doom, doom. Do-do-do-do-do-do. The news this time pertains to Jodariel, whom you liberated at the fall of Solium. Cool! We get to know what they're up to. You learn Jodariel's past transgressions have all been forgiven. She soon was to be reinstated on the blood border on the presumption that she wanted her old status back. In fact, she was offered an especially prestigious leadership position in the First Veil, an elite blood border platoon shrouded in secrecy other than the famous results of its operations. Commonwealth's veiled leaders always were surrounded by sentinels in similar garb. For demons such as she could not be seen in the streets. Okay. But she refused the gesture, rather bluntly the report suggests. Instead, she sought Volfred's agents, as well as several of her former fostered sons and daughters. She's a foster mom? And so the ranks of the revolution grow stronger. She's been... Aw, that's awesome. Moms are tough. The last part of the messenger imp's news must have been damaged in transit, though appears to be in Jodariel's own words. All you can tell is that it says, "Await." You thank the messenger imp for relaying this information. Your companions are excited to discuss the news. Wonder what the rest of her message said. There's nothing she can't handle. I miss her bad sometimes, but I'm glad she's all right. You give him, you do that thing. You do it to him. You know I had to do it to him. You give it to him for us, Jody. I knew you had it in you. She is an inspiration to us all. Or to this night, she is at least. Do you think she still has her horns now that she's back up there? Tizo is fired up about the news of Jodariel's return to the Commonwealth. The news of Jodariel's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. I wonder if we can get the High Wing remnants on our side if we send Hedwig up. Hedwig. Good luck to anyone who attempts to take her horns. Yeah. You send High Wing remnants. Oh, right. I see what you're saying, because he could... Yeah, I kind of want to send him up next, too, because, like, I feel like he and Jodariel will be chill to hang out and, like, make a good team. Either that or Lay. We'll see. Plus, I don't really use him. But I also kind of want to keep him around until I can get, something, grab the bull by the horns. Nobody tells you where to go from there. Yeah. Just, get consent before grabbing the horns. Golnathanian. Do we have a picture of him on the front page? Now that I know that these have. Okay, but also, who is this? Is that Solium Myrrh? Cause he's a Pyre hero with stars in his eyes. He's a Pyre hero. Ah. What voice would I have given him had I feel like I probably would have given him like a Patrick Warburton. My like not that good Patrick Warburton impression, but a Patrick Warburton impression nonetheless. Though I'm really glad I didn't read all these in his voice. Do we want Patrick Warburton or Emmett Selk? What have we been going for? Narrator voice is still pretty okay? Okay. What did we just get? This one? Scribe's Deeds? Jodariel. I wish to be remembered. Remember us. Remember that we once lived. What is Emmett Selk's voice? What's a thing? He's very sing-songy. He goes... He... trying to remember. I thought I told you to go and become the creature I knew you could. just can't quite... I don't remember. I'd have to watch some sound clips of him. He's snarky, but he has a sing-song to his voice. Everything he says is very da 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 la da da da. I wish to be remembered not for boastfulness. Thus I refrain from detailing our exploits across the land, save to say that they were numerous. Know that only through our combined strength of arms and wit did we withstand this savage land. Such were the monstrous dangers that it posed. I came to see all the terrors which I heard at bedside in my youth were based entirely in fact. So great they were, they blotted out the sky. Such was the evil that we vanquished, that the remnants of it yet shine under the stars. And in the end, it doesn't even matter, It was the stars which guided us toward our truest calling. There's more? What didn't I read? Loose Glorian.
Never have I witnessed an affront to nature, mine and everyone's, quite like the poisoned woods of limbless Arizek, the root titan, in his suffocating influence. I shall leave it to the boastful Underking to tell you more of Arizek's vanquishing, whilst I may tell you something of the glade that he protected, which became my own, for my own genealogy now occupies the soil there, and strives forevermore to prevent Arizek from taking root again. The brambles of the glade are constantly encroaching on themselves, then falling once again to dust. This miraculous cycle, reflected in the starlight piercing through the canopy, needs to be witnessed whenever the stars invite an audience.
But wait, there's more. No, wait, that's a later page. Okay. So I guess the goal, as far as, basically I can only release on my team those that have passed the test, so that I can pass all the tests for Sandra, I think is my goal. Is this a lava lamp? Magma mug. It's not a lava lamp, it's a magma mug. Oh. Can I get a blue one? So cola can burn the skin, but keeps the wagon cool and food fresher longer. Harder, better, fresher, longer. Okay, a mag mug, if you will. Yes, indeed. A mag mug. Now we're gonna sell some shit.
Hey, it's always nice to see you guys, honest. And I'm not just saying that because you're customers. Definitely not saying it just because of that. But anyways, go have a look around.
A burning promise. After dousing the adversary's pyre, the bearer earns a reward up to 3 times. Yes! Let's take that.
White eyes.
We'll sell these dudes. No, put it. Yes. I guess I'll buy this. Kind want to boost something. Oh, he's gonna talk about it. Cool.
Oh, nice. That's one of them scribe snuff fingers there, huh? One dab of those little guys, and you'll be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Know what I mean?
Josh, something. The upgrade mats are totally what I thought the scribe snuff was for a second. The scribe snuff was specifically what I don't need because I don't want to reset things. I just wanted to upgrade things. I am a fool.
They're pretty popular, but I got
That sounded like King Kai for a second from DBZ.
They're pretty popular, but I got my connections, and they got their connections, and they got their connections, Goku.
They got
And they got plenty more of those. So just come and see me and Dad here later on. We ought to have one back in stock.
Yeah, this is just really fucking drunk King Kai.
Goku! How many senzu beans did you put in this cocktail?
I can raise something +4. Yes, please. We'll take it.
Yeah, I know you're going to like that stuff, guys. It's pretty. Whoa! 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 Wowie zowie! Woo! Know what I mean? Yeah. And if you want some more, now I know just the individual and his dad who can get it. His Poppy. Ooh. Catch my meaning? Yeah. Just stop on by some other time.
No, you're getting this back. I don't want your shit. But I'll get a couple more of these. That's all I kind of want right now. Excuse me.
Thanks for stopping by, guys. Thanks for stopping by, Goku.
I want to check. It is just past 7. I think we're just commencing the rites and then going on break again. But I want to give... Who has a thing that, like, should be boosted? Maybe Ruki? Who already has their crazy ability? All of them. So the people that are going to be sticking around the longest are the ones who don't. Can I, like, boost this? Oh, this can't be leveled, it looks like. Oh, maybe it can. I don't know. Unusual. Just plume while flying. After dousing the adversary's pyre, Pamitha may instantly return. Let's boost this one. I just want to see how it works. Cool. Longer than usual for plus 280%. Okay. This is instead restored. The right light. I like this a lot, actually. If the bear's pyre is extinguished. Well. Also maybe level that one up. Actually, can I make this one plus more? Plus 4 quickness. Cool. Okay. Let's still give you back your Jomor's Fang. Seems like it'd be most helpful if you weren't as good at the matches as you are, though, LOL. I agree, although I feel like they're about to get tougher. Alright, now give me some rock. As the sky grows dark over the glade of Lu, a hush falls over your companions, especially Ruki. Give me one moment. You sense something is troubling him. Something to do with your next adversaries.
No, hey, chum. Just want to let you know, I am pumped and ready to take on the dissidents this time. Sure am, all right. Yeah. That Barker, he's not so scary once you get to know him like I do, you know? So don't you worry, 'cause I sure won't be going easy on him after last time.
As Ruki marches off toward the clearing, you notice his grin fade away. In the distance, you hear the dissidents begin to hoot and howl. What's the song that this reminds me of always?
There is a need for speed.
Or was it?
There is a need to burn, and this one's gonna hurt. So let's go.
Extreme. It's the Extreme by Voivod. That's it.
Always pushing it to the extreme, yeah.
Yeah.
1001, 1002, 2, 1003, 3. All right.
It was either Guitar Hero 2 or 3 that I knew that song from. Oh, that guitar riff.
Hear me, you exiles of the Night Wings.
You are returned once more unto the glade of Liu.
So many voices in that head, I swear. I do.
triumvirate you stand against shall be the dissidents. Reduce their pyre to a smolder and step closer to freedom.
As an aside, I recently auditioned for for Sean Chiplock's Ace Attorney 3 live dub, and I was coming up to the end of the audition period and still had not nailed down the recordings that I wanted. Thank you, Executive Dysfunction. I got started 3 hours before the deadline. I got 11 character auditions in 2 minutes before the clock struck midnight. So that was like, I just rapid fire 11 different character voices. And they all came out okay. One of them that I was super worried about, I tried a million times to get something that I wanted passable as my audition. But all the rest of the characters I was able to just like power through. But I was not happy with the timing, but I was happy with the that I was able to do it. Can we hear it after the cast list is put up? Because I'm not allowed to reveal my auditions because people, all the auditions were like scrubbed of information, so nobody could see. It was weird. It's not like a casting director is doing it. It's a community vote process for this. It's a stream community event over on this other stream. But I can post it in the Yizbrid Discord, which you can go and check out at discord.gg/YizbridGames. Come chat with all of us. There we go. How did I do his voice? I swear I like did it super gruff, but...
Oi, mates, look at what we have here. Green Tail, is that you?
I don't think I did this voice before, but I think I did him as a... You know, I think I did his voice as kind of... What did I do for him? Was it London Punk or was it... feel like I might have done the
Hello, me. It's me again. I'm sweating bullets.
I'm not gonna do that voice though, because it hurts physically. So we'll do London Punk. Well, I'll try it anyway. I'm not very good at this accent, but we'll see how long it goes before I fuck up. Oi, mates! Look at what we have here. Greentail, is that you? Yeah, Barker, it's me, all right. Well, I'll be. So tell me something then, Greentail. You gonna go against me this time, or keep on being a stinking coward like before, huh?
What do I do? 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 Wait. Wait! He says he wants to fight. If you can beat him.
Wait, I'm doing this all wrong. I apologize.
Wait! 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 He says he wants to fight. Fight. If you can beat him, if you can beat him, maybe he'll leave us alone. He'll leave the Greentails alone. I can make it worth his while.
Ruki's family, his mother Reba and uncles Yowelson, Ruther, Robbie, Putter. Putter? Who's Putter? Who is Putter? It's like puddin', but Putter. I love it. And Otto.
Barker?
Hey, what is it? Wait, nope, I'm doing New York.
What is it, mate? The ride's about to start. Well, I was just thinking, I know I owe you and everything, but I've got a deal for you. You like a good deal, don't you? Yeah! I like good laughs, more like it. But I'll bite, Greentail. What's your fancy here?
Sorry, that cheated towards Australian. See, I can't do the London, it goes in Australian and it's weird.
I was thinking, if I can beat you here, we're squared away. You let me off the hook. Ha! I see. But tell me something, mate. Now, why in this stinking world would I want to do a thing like that? What's in it for me when I beat you instead? Then, I'll pay you double what I owe. I promise. But you have to promise too. Curse oath. Oi! Really now? Double or nothing then, is it, eh? You drive a hard bargain there, mate. But, alright, it's a deal.
Damn it, it's just Australian. You can't put mate there. Because, I mean, I know mate is also a thing you say in the... Plus, he sounds like friggin' Sebulba. Oh, well.
Oi! Drive a hard bargain there, mate. But alright, it's a deal. You beat me in my pack, right here, right now, and you're debt-free as far as I'm concerned. Of course, if you don't, I'll be fleecing you for all you're worth. You, your stupid uncles, and that dear old mum of yours. See you shortly then!
Yuki then turns to you.
Hey, so, this one means a lot to me. You understand there, chum? Let me go against these guys and I'll make sure we show them up, okay?
Quickly, pivot, Kappa.
Now let us get started.
Roster bio updated, Barker. Worse than his biter. How do we press up? That's right. Troublemaking cur who thrills in the defeat of the triumvirs who stand against him. What I really need to do is just, like, study some accents. More than I have, because I haven't really studied too many accents. Accomplished hunter. Oh, we got this. His crime was indecency. He violated one of the Commonwealth's most sacred landmarks. His alleged motive was anarchy. Yeah, okay. He was exiled 4 years ago. Cool. We learned a lot about this. Neat. Anarchy is a lifelong pursuit. Alright. Consider the Nightwings. Well, let's go with Ruki. Ruki!
Rookie.
Oh, that's right. Rookie. Who doesn't have their cool thing yet? You don't. You don't. I guess that answers it. Go you.
Headwind. Shiru-sama.
And you. Unless, do we already have one that's a legendary one? I don't think we do we? We're using all of them. I've always switched to them, yes. Okay, of the ones that don't have it... Can I not? Oh, I can't go back, can I? Alright, well, you are going to get swapped out with this one, I think it was. Jousting adversaries, Pyre the Bearer earns a reward up to 3 times. Money, 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 money!
Tizo. It is done.
Screw
Tizo is ready to help. Oh, excuse me. My apologies.
Screw
Tizo's ready to help Rookie defeat Barker and the Dissidents. Alright then, Greentail. Bring it on! Or it's your dear old mum who's gonna pay.
Now begin.
Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. No! Singed. I'll take that. Nope.
Oh, so close.
No. Okay. I'll take that. Haha, nailed it.
Glory to the Night Wings first of all.
Alright.
Rookie plunged into their fire.
Oh no.
You don't.
No, you don't. Lovely. I'll take that. No! How do I... I'll take that.
The orb.
No! Singed. Nope. Toast. 2, 1, come on. Okay. Come on, come on, come on! Oh no.
Away with them.
No! 1, come on. I'll take that. Thank you. Let's try it, let's try it, let's try it. Nope, dropped. And singed. Oh. Nope, mine.
Stroke of luck is all.
There's a teleporter there, what?
A shame.
Is that what that is?
Barker throws
Okay,
himself into the flame.
interesting. Okay. Today I learned. Who made that? Oh no. Ooh.
Flames grow weak.
Get around me. What's the matter, Greentail? Methinks you seem a little nervous on your paws out there. Oh, wait.
What's the matter, Greentail? Methinks you seem a little nervous on your paws out there. Just shut up already, Barker. Let's get on with it. What's that you say, You think you can talk back to me like that, Greentail? You heard me, Barker. Stay out of my damn way. Oh, what, mate? Or I'll sink these little nervous teeth into your neck, old chum.
Hell yeah!
Foolish Barker was a menace to the Commonwealth and is a blight upon the rights.
How do I pass it? I pass it like this. Pass. Yay! Okay.
Their flame has died a little.
I've not gotten very good at passing, but now we are. Oh, you can just get blown up if you're not icy. I'm a fool. Okay.
Now to the flame.
Come on. There it is.
Rookie doused to the
Rookie's just gonna bring it home.
flames.
Oh, drops. Okay. And I still had control of him. I didn't realize. Shit. Fuck. Okay. I'll take that. No. Okay. Oh, his was bigger than mine. Shit. Haha. Look at that. Please. Fuck. Okay.
The orb, take it.
Give me a second. Yeah. Oh no. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hell yeah. Boop.
Onward thus to greater glory.
Whew.
No more than a lick of flame remains.
Okay. Got this. Got this. Whoa-bam. Oh no. I overshot.
The flames of freedom.
One more. What?
Positively brutish.
Oh. It was Tizo that leaves the...
Who?
Shit. Come on. Come on. I'll take that. Thank you. Please. Come. Oh no.
Yes.
Ah, that went through. Okay. Shit. I'll take that.
Someone grasp
I should have passed it. Double knockout. Okay. If I can get it home. Damn it, almost. Okay.
Oh,
Engulfed within the order.
Oh shit. Okay. Is that both of us? Nope. I'll take that. Bring it home, damn it! Ah, so close.
for that one, I'd be rather angry.
Come on.
It was dangerously close.
You're dangerously close. Who do I have left? No, okay.
Fire weakened.
Whew. Okay, but we've got Rookie back. Really, that's all I needed to do. Is just get him back. And in it goes, and that's the win.
And it is done.
God damn.
The you-know-who prevailed.
I feel like that's also what I get a little bit for, like,
Deserve
not
their
leveling
freedom
them up.
After all,
Like, they haven't gotten much play,
The
so
right
their stats aren't that
is
great.
complete.
Whew. Whoa, whoa, we did it! We got him! Yeah. Green tail. Nope. Green tail. There it is. You. You got us fair and square, mate. As fair and square as this stuff gets, right? So... my family? You'll leave us... You'll leave alone? You said you'd leave them alone. Ease off there, Greentail. A deal's a deal. Now then, me and my pack had better step it up for when we see you and your mates again. I'll be looking forward. Rookie watches him depart, then turns to you as his expression softens.
Don't know what to tell you, chum, other than I really owe you one.
There is much to learn from this experience.
Yes, give me the levels. I used to think the scribes were just the stuff of stories, but all of this really is their doing, isn't it? Did you get either... While bearing the orb, Headwind and his allies move within past the orb more quickly, or Headwind and his allies may instantly return banished allies by moving to where they fell. I think while a res is cool, I think if I'm pushing the offensive, I only get one, right? I think this one is the one, especially if I don't pass that often. This one's gonna be good. Wait, did I mess up? No, I didn't mess up. That was what I wanted.
The imp Tizo appears to have a certain depth of knowledge.
Cool. And you get... Banished Tizo automatically casts his implode ability if he does not possess the orb. Or when saluting his adventurous Tizo turns into a fast-moving howler or back. That's what I wanted, is to turn him into a goddamn howler. I want to know what your crazy form is. Okay. You don't get to level up right now. We're done.
Until the next right.
Once the music starts up again, we're going to go on our second break, because it's now, what, 7:30-ish? 7:36, yeah. So we're going on one more break, and then we'll see where the story goes. We might not do a third round, because I'm feeling like kind of 8:30 being a good stopping point. So I'm gonna leave it here. We'll go on break, and I'll be back in a little while. I like the sound of that. I'm back, but like 30 seconds before I meant to be, because I forgot that it was going to cut the sound if I clicked on things on my PC. But that's okay. So pardon me mid-bite. I wish this would play the music when I am not, when it's not focused in the window, but it doesn't. I have these Nature Valley sweet and salty nut bars, which I finished the one that I was eating the previous break because I forgot to eat it, and then I like had a couple bites, and then I started. I am using OBS, yes, but the sound issue I think comes from Pyre itself. Not precarious. Right here is like the corner of my desk, and it's sitting like here, so it's resting nicely on the, yeah, only slightly on, over the edge. In fact, if I put it like this, it is not over the edge at all. I'm gonna finish this one, and then we're going back. And thank you for the compliments on my jacket and the coaster. Yeah, my buddy got this for me for last... No, this was a birthday present. Yeah. It's my character's name in FF14. And it is a piece of slate. I think it's just laser etched. Not dyed, but yeah, laser etched in there. But it's got my favorite class and my character's name. I play a Rogadine. Excuse me, Rugadine. I learned recently that it's pronounced Rugadine. I'd been saying it Rogadine for like the year or two that I've been playing the game, but like if Merlvib's name is Merlvib Bluefisvin, then if the blue in Bluefisvin is B-L-O-E, then so too would it be Rugadine, because the R-O-E would be pronounced oo, I think is how that works. Because otherwise it's Blofisvin, but I'm pretty sure it's Bluefisvin. No, the Rugadine are the large, big McLarge huge, Limsilimensa sailor pirate folk, or volcano-y ones. There's a guide. There's a forum. Like the official Final Fantasy forum has a guide on how to pronounce all their names and stuff, or not all their names, but like, excuse me, a pronunciation guide nonetheless. That said, let's finish out the night. We've got another, if we want to stop at 8:30, we've got another half-hour-ish to go. Back at the wagon after thwarting the dissidents in a solid performance, You are able to recover for a time, though you have another task this night. Yes, they do look like Warcraft characters. I picked... I really like the Draenei in World of Warcraft. I haven't played WoW in years. I was doing Burning Crusade content during Wrath of the Lich King, and that was the last time I played. I think I have a character at like 63. That was how far I got. But yeah, the Draenei are like, they were my favorite race in the game. I loved their lore. I loved their like aesthetic and everything. And so when I like started playing FF14, I was like, yeah, I want a character that like stands out a little bit. And like once I had like my white whale male Rugadin, I was like, nah, that's it. He looks like him. Looks like my old Draenei. Got to make a beard for him. Not all the characters can have beards. And so like, it was either that or I play a Highlander. Yeah, you don't stand out. You take up the entire frame. Hell yeah. Also, all the Lalafell try and have you give them uppies. They'll ask for uppies, and you say no. No uppies for you. The only thing I don't like about my Rugadin is that, like, there are some characters that I feel like I could hear my own voice coming out of, like I can't hear my own voice coming out of my character. And, like, I haven't been able to, like, come up with a voice that I would use for him. Like, if I were casting director, I would cast not me in the role of my character, which kind of bothers me a little bit. Like, just that while I can hear his voice in my head, I haven't been able to, like, you know, I can't like record anything that my character would say or anything like that, like do fun stuff like that, because it just doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't come out right to me. So, I don't know, but I haven't wanted to change my character's aesthetics, because I really like how he looks. Anyway, I have been distracted. Back at the wagon, after thwarting the dissidents in a solid performance, you are able to recover for a time, although you have another task this night. Time again to seek out where the rites shall take you next by searching for the answer in the waning starlight. Starlight, we will be chasing the starlight. Stars yet shine for you. What is that, Shadow of the Day? Never mind. The stars yet shine for you. I went from Muse to Linkin Park, but that's, the sun still shines for, I don't. Space objects, music. Seek now your destination. Meanwhile, in ding ding, Maxwell's Fulfred's planner came down upon his head. So we knocked the dissidents down. So one of these folks are gonna be who we have a chance to help out. So who do we not want to help? I'm thinking the Withdrawn. I don't really care about them too much. I don't know them. Yeah, I don't think we want to let them back in, necessarily. Unless it's like all or nothing, but... Oh wait, maybe I can't even fight them. Maybe I misunderstood exactly how this works. Yeah, I can't. Okay. So I don't have my choice of them. Let's do these folks, because I don't remember who they are.
Your next adversaries are to be the accusers, led by one called Lendel, whom I believe you first met many moons ago. His is a tale I hope shall be forgotten.
He then tells you what he knows of your next adversary. Lendl the Liar. The first adversary you confronted in the rites, not long after you took your first steps on the path to freedom. That's right. Former constable of the Commonwealth, he gained a reputation for his strict and brutal manner. By any means, he always caught the crook. Once he arrested a civilian who hated him on suspicion of theft of Commonwealth artifacts that had gone missing. Lendl discovered the artifacts himself in the civilian's home. The suspect soon was exiled. Still, he denied the charges even as they cast him downriver. That music, it's so good, that distortion. Wow, when a minstrel says that they hope you'll be forgotten. I hadn't thought of it that way. Yeah, that's interesting. That's scathing. The case was investigated further, though too late. Suspicions turned to Lendl. It turned out he planted the damning evidence himself, so he was exiled in turn. In the downside, he soon became acquainted with the rites, having heard of all of this from several people in high places. He asserted himself as the de facto leader of the accusers, de facto. They bent to his aggressive nature and prevailed many times under his watch. Yet each time his chance at liberty arose, the Nightwings either defeated him or simply did not show.
At any rate, Lendl should be looking forward to our arrival, I expect. We may resume our journey come daybreak, but in the meantime, I would advise taking what rest you can.
You bid the lone minstrel good evening. At dawn you shall take flight again. They just didn't show. Ruki has something on his mind. As you approach Ruki, you sense none of his usual anxious energy. I'm free. Then he rushes up to you, a return to form. I mean, I know I'm not. I'm stuck down here with all the rest of you. It's just, it's like I finally got to set aside this giant bag of rocks I've been carrying around. You know what I mean? Wanted to say thanks, chum, for giving me a hand with the little situation between myself and Barker. I don't think I would have had it in me to stand up to him unless I knew you and the others had my back. Now at least old Mama Greentail won't get any trouble from him on the other side. Ruki's well-to-do Kerr family tied to the Commonwealth's thriving mercantile industry. She's still waiting for her Ruki boy to come on home, but at least she won't be getting hassled by a bunch of nasty Kerrs just 'cause I struck a lousy deal. So, yeah, chum, you ever need something? I owe you one. And then some. Kerr's oath. He prances out of the wagon, a newfound lightness in his step. Permanent hope! Permanent hope! Take it. The Dissidents. And this was under... How do we... Oh, how... No, I don't... I'm not gonna read this one in Elmo's voice. I'm not... I don't think I have it in me. No, you know what? Fuck it. Here we go. Elmo it is.
I, myself, Harub.
Wait, if it's I, but it's Elmo.
Harub, myself, Harub, did form the dissidents under the simple tenet, those who do not belong, belong. The other scribes, some of them showed at first, reluctant to allow an imp, and one accursed, to designate one of the 9 triumvirates, but Mur, the horned one, stubborn as he was, stood by my side. In time, they came to understand, for I remained, for Harub remained, as ever, at their side, a living bit of proof of their absurdity. The dissidents are an extension of Harub's oddity. Those who do not adhere, they are not to be discarded, underestimated, or dismissed. They are as necessary as are those against whom they rebel.
The only reason why I didn't want to do Elmo's voice here was because I feel like I can't take any of this seriously. But that's okay. Elmo is one of my, like, my true impressions that I have down. I only have a few. It's like Elmo and SpongeBob. Did we have the Commonwealth before? Yes, we have read that before. This just shows that we're on that page, not... Okay, cool.
I suppose I could give you my SpongeBob. I would give it about a... I don't know. 95, 97% accuracy rate? Something like that, anyway.
There's some bits that I don't quite have down because I don't go and like watch SpongeBob all that often these days, and I don't quite have Tom Kenny's thing perfectly down, but that's okay. And this game is very fun, Mind the Tortoise. First off, my fellow the in the middle of the name Chum, like Sonic the Hedgehog and Mickey the Mouse. Mind the Tortoise. That's me in the spotlight. That's me. No, the Fizz the Human is me. So I just wanna, because we have the middle name, just the same middle name. It's nuts. Yeah, this game is really fun. I see why people have said that Pyre is the weakest game that Supergiant has released. Oh, it's been gone a long time there, Ocelot. But I see why. Yeah, why Pyre is considered the weakest out of Supergiant's library. However, it's still great, which is nice. I mean, it was kind of like, yeah, I mean, obviously these are opinions. Like, I would say it's generally the opinion that I've seen when people speak about it, and that's not to say that, like, that's fact, obviously. But, like, I can see how, like, gameplay-wise, like, I think my one criticism of it is that it feels very visual novel-y, where... Yeah, exactly. Being the weakest of the Supergiant games is not the insult you think it is. That's perfect. Like, it's like saying there's a bad Zelda game. Not counting CDI. I know all of you are going to start talking about that. Like, every Zelda game is at least good. In my opinion, anyway. I guess there was, like, I don't know, Triforce Heroes, and I didn't really touch that one. But still, pretend, you know. So every Supergiant game is great. And then, like, if I were to rank them, I might put this one as my least favorite of the ones I've played. But that doesn't mean I'm not loving every second of what I'm playing. It's just, I think my one criticism is just that it is a visual novel with, like, some action gameplay every so often. And but even then, like, that's just a what I expect out of a game versus what they're presenting, and I think that this game wouldn't be the same without all of the story that's going on, and like, you look at like Transistor's mostly action with the story that you can see when you, like, look at information for the abilities you get and things like that, whereas this game is all the dialogue is there for you to be reading right front and center. And I think that's important. And I think it works really well. puts it lower in ranking for me personally, but I couldn't see this game another way, so I'm glad they do it the way they do. I think I can settle. I think I can settle on that statement. All right. Did you get a thing? I forget. No, we gave him his masteries, but he hasn't done his. Okay. So we gotta just keep going. Yeah, NBA Jam story, yeah. Charles Barkley's Shut Up and Jam Gaiden. There's a game and a half. Final Fantasy airship theme, eat your goddamn heart out. This is great. Oh, can we stop by?
Pleasure to encounter you within the skies themselves, O Nightwings.
They deliberately crashed into us, Father. Yet you still address them in such a cordial manner.
Now, Almer, I'm certain that this was an honest accident, and it appears no lasting damage has been done.
Snarls Barkley.
Please, take the helm, as I shall go and start to pick up all of the fallen artifacts which shook free from the walls after the impact. Perhaps some of these old heirlooms may yet be repaired with adhesives drawn from certain flora we may find along our long and difficult quest.
I didn't mean to knock everything over. I feel bad now. Damn you, Nightwings. You stay away from us. Get out of here, buddy. Can I help you, sir? Can I honk at him? We are menaces. It astounds me that there's so many, like, added things that they did in this game. Like the fact that there's this whole overworld thing. Like, nowhere in the game's design did it say that it had to have this overworld. Like, this doesn't improve the core gameplay at all. But yet it's awesome. And, like, it's one more way for, like, the game to just be really cool and really, like, well polished. I don't know. It's just an interesting choice. This game makes a lot of very interesting choices that surprise me, but yeah.
The spring of Jomwer has always flown forth from the crushed carapace of Biolantius.
The Hive Titan, vanquished by the scribe Jomwer Manymane. From its remains flow a rejuvenating spring which gladdens up that valley's desolation.
The legend of whose demise is a rather sordid tale. Perhaps you have already read it in the book. Not all believe the book exists, of course. Nor the greater titans, nor the rights. I have encountered exiles believing that this titan perished quite by accident, rather than by a cunning trap laid for it by Jomwer Manymane. They took the titan for a common beast. Perhaps the stars shine down upon out-of-the-way locales such as this one to ensure that they alone shall witness the proceedings.
Huh. A glue hive, fall flat.
South route across the Jomwer, everyone suspects you may find some peace here from many hard days of travel, versus exploring the pools along this route from Sir Gilman. I'm gonna go fall flat. We're still gonna dodge the glue hive there. Jomwer Valley. Briefly wonder where they might be now and how they fare. You have little time before having to set forth by land. Let's relax for the moment. Oh, but the Beyonder Crystal seeks Edwin. Hang on.
Greetings to you, lovely reader. I am at your disposal.
What's on your mind?
Nemraj liberatus.
Leave me alone, reader. I am in no mood to talk to you at this time. She's concerned about something, but you cannot sense what, and she refuses to say.
Taracus dadi certus.
I see little need to keep on blathering about to you, as once I did.
Caricumta, nastis.
I should not have let you in. Be gone. My services are yours, but this place is my own. Sandra, first and foremost, has a duty to uphold. She is unwilling to make small talk right now. I can't even try it. Huh. Okay.
Vira prohibres.
Oh, that can be arranged. You need but name for me the one you have in mind. It's gonna be you, buddy boy. You ask Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Hedwig.
Malucastes.
Oh, you must mean that nomad boy. So innocent, that one. I should have a lot of work to do with him. Then let us bring him forth. Soon Hedwin appears in heed of the summons. Hey, my friend. What's going on? What's going on? And I say, hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. I say, hey. The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask.
Rama farushen.
Listen well, boy. You answer to me here.
Understood.
Vitrare.
You are a fool. Do not talk back to me.
Keratilst.
Your reliance on your friends is such a burden upon them. Let us see what you can do without their aid. Save for that of your lovely reader there. She calls me lovely. Bum 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 bum. I'll take it. Ooh. Nope. I'll take that. What other abilities do I have? I can sprint. I can jump, it said. I probably could have jumped over that. Yeah! That's how we do it. Yeah! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Honestly, I think Hedwin's methods should be to take out guys first. Ooh, that was fast. Double KO. Ooh, they got it. Oh no, I didn't have enough to jump. Oof. Oof. Okay, okay, okay. I see you. I see you. I can go and shoot. Yeah! Nailed it. Froze there for a second. Technically, I could have done the throw. I don't think I ever do the throw. That's fine. We did it. It seems you did, indeed, boy. Your performance was sufficient, and you passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order. To you, and to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. Peace. Toodles. Good to be back after all that. Say, what's that you have there? Goals Bracer. Goals Bracer! Ridge! Jomar Valley. The downside's prairie first appears serene. It is not. The soil there accommodates only the brutish regions, brutish native vines and overbrush. The most likely food sources prove poisonous. Thus, we journeyed further north. The climate there grew fouler to my senses, though the Kurjomur found it amenable. This sprawling valley, pocked with long evaporated lakes, gives evidence to the monstrosities which roamed this land. We found the region's western edge to be more pleasant on the whole. Therein we found sources of fresh water, whereas over to the east we found the edge of the land's most hideous decay. On we go. To relax for a moment, listen to some good guitar. Hedwyn gathers everyone together in a quiet spot he found, somewhere in the barren wastes of Fall Flat. The expression on his face soon softens. We've been pushing ourselves now for a while. Everyone, we're taking the night off. Set aside your troubles and concerns as best you can. They'll be there waiting for us in the morning. As for me, dinner's almost ready.
All right then, party time. Well, about the drinks, I order you to show yourself this instant.
Skrull-claw!
Tizo wants someone to play with him. This night deserves no respite, though a command is a command. In time, everyone takes Hedwyn's request to heart, each in their own way. It proves a pleasant evening, and the group's spirits are lifted to some extent, especially once dinner is served. Your companions gained +2 hope for the next rite. Savor the respite. And continue on the journey. I volunteer as tribute for playing with Tizo. You can have them. Spring. So it looks like we'll actually be able to get our 3rd match in before we quit. Two more things to look at. Just gotta double check. Can't. Out of my way. This. The Freedom Pact. We rid the land of an impending doom, but faced another of its kind, for we knew that we were trapped. Yet, for each danger which we faced, for every failed ambush by Ark, we met with gentle souls and kindred spirits in the downside, who deserved more than to fade from memory within this land. It was then the stars themselves showed us the way, delineating a great voyage across the sea. Ne'er broken we became, but then, at last, a moonlit vision, that of the rights. The rights! Thus shall they say of us. The 8 scribes gave their freedom, so that we may yet have ours. I'm sorry, I forgot to click on this.
I oft-times think the carapace of the Hive Titan Bylanthius shall be an everlasting blemish on an almost splendid bit of land. But Jomur, in his brashness, felled the monster with a certain flair. Then the moon shone through the ridges of the massive carapace and shined upon the pooling ichor, turning it into the freshest nectar ever to be tasted. The spring shall flow eternally, and those who walk within it shall experience the resplendent glory of the land. The stars began to fall there in the spring with regularity, and we now know how soon again that they shall do so, and we wish for you to see it for yourself.
Neat. What's this? The singing sands? Or the singeing sands? So-called singing is the sound of countless screeching wheel mites. Okay, the singing sands. Do they sing? I want to hear them sing. I want a 7-part harmony. Throw a boulder on it! Chris Redfield? Nah, they went cat bug on it.
I got some fries. Hey guys. Look, I got something here I think which maybe you would like.
He shows you several bottles of multicolored liquids of some sort. Sun serum, star serum, and moon serum. Mars blast, moon blast. What's the other one? What are the drinks from Valhalla? The Mars blast, the moon blast, and there's one more blast. The Baja blast. It wasn't that. Baja Blast is absolutely moon serum. Oh yeah, no, 100%. That's the color of Baja Blast. I mean, I brew my Baja Blast in pure moonlight. Sure is said to stir the spirit of whoever imbibes it. There was no bit to worry, you're good. Yeah, star serum. Yeah, quickness +4. Yeah.
No something to taste.
Yeah, they taste pretty good, I guess. And besides, they can give you just a little lift you need. Know what I mean? You get thirsty for them, don't even worry. I can get more soon.
I'm not in the business of buying any soda today, so that's okay. Buy a couple of these, though.
You guys take care, okay? And thanks for doing business.
Have we seen that green mossy one? Have we not seen that green mossy one? Yes, we have. But I'll take it. That's really fucking cheap. And you know what? We're gonna use this on it. How high can I get that, actually? I don't want to use all of them on it, but we'll do 3. I don't like that it's an odd number. One more. Stop. It's not where I want to drop it. Down here. There we go. 20. I like it. Alrighty, last one for the night. Here among the dry flats of the spring of Jomor. One of the downside celestial landmarks, the Alpha Chief hoped bathing here would cure his ailments, but it only made him itch. You await the signal of the stars. There's no sign yet of your expected adversaries, the accusers. Then the little imp Tizo flutters up to you like a fucking cutie. Tizo cautions you that he has some history with your next adversary, Lendl. Tizo seems to be indicating that Lendl has a personal vendetta against him. Who could hate Tizo? But before he can explain anything further, the stars begin to call to you. Hey, you guys! Something else catches your notice in the sky. This time, strange new stars shimmering about the ones you recognize.
Carithus.
The greater titans have returned. Some of them, and merely in spirit, not in form. But those dark stars are a portentous sign. Though they may light your way, beware of the path which they illuminate, reader. Henceforth, you may invite the influence of the Titan stars. Cool! Omens in the night sky, each representing one of the downside's mythical monstrosities. Use the Titan stars for greater challenge. Slain or routed long ago, the greater Titans are an indelible part of the legend of the 8 scribes. Look upon them without fear.
Behold, the Titan stars.
Limbless Arazek. Your adversaries each shall have +8 hope, making them return sooner after banishment. Izlak, Astral Born. Adversaries shall be more cunning and much quicker to react. Didn't Transistor also have this? There were like limiters you could put on the Transistor. At the start of your Pyre shall automatically suffer -30 damage. Call upon the Titan stars to rank up faster though. Okay. Kind of want to try it. Let's try this one.
Limbless Arazek.
I can turn multiple on. Cool. Those aren't Arazek's limbs.
The Titan
The names to
stars,
be anything to...
burning remnants of
follow.
monstrosities felled by the scribes themselves. Dare you to stand against them in their fury? Dark is the knowledge that you seek there, reader. Best focus on your adversaries, keen as they are to confront you once again. Put out their fire first, and show them the glory of the Night Wings. Now then, make ready for the rite!
Your companions are assembled and ready for the rites to commence. However, there is still no sign of your adversaries, the accusers. Where the fuck are they? I thought I was the late one. The little imp Tizo screeches something, cautioning you all to stay alert. Then someone leaps forth from the shadows. He grabs at his mask. What voice did I give him before? Let's see. Did he have the same accent as what's his name? Headwind? Very ferocious voice, baritone.
You see, the problem is that Headwind's voice it is calm and but still about where I would. Yeah, Commonwealth. Let's see. Aha! Caught out, you miserable beast! I knew it! After all this time, I knew that you were still among their ranks.
I think I can work with this. Tizo was angry to have stumbled into an apparent trap laid for him by Lendl. There we go.
Silence, fiend. You robbed me of my freedom, my dignity. Your evil shall be ended here and now, and you, Nightwings, shall not deny me thus again. Come then, my accusers, for we face again none other than the spawn of the accursed imp, Hound the Swallow.
He's a demigod. Did we know this? Huh.
Let us show him now that he is a disgrace.
Tizo whistles something angry back at him. Whatever transpired between him and Lendl in the past, Lendl evidently has not let it go. There's a whole Disney movie that you could be watching to learn about that.
Now we shall get started.
Let's see. So we got him a... What did we get him? Goals Bracer. Power casts Zora with greater ease and gains infinite stamina on hit for 2 seconds. That's rad. I forgot about power casting this whole time. I like it. Okay. So who still needs one now? Tizo and Worm. Worm. Sorry, Sir Gilman. Let's go Tizo.
Tizo.
Let's go Gilman.
Sir Gilman.
I think the scribes are gods so much as various critters that ascended to godhood through deeds. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, so he's not like a demi... Yeah, would that be a demi-legend, I guess? Let's do Rookie, because he's OP.
Rookie.
We get to try out...
Now.
We get to try out Tizo's thing, too. You know what? Let me use this one.
Don't worry, Tizo. We got your back on this one.
Nightwings, the wicked fiend you serve is in the front. He denied my rightful freedom.
I'm accidentally mixing... You know, I'm just going to give him British, like the generic, like... I think I like that for him a little better, because I feel like that's what I did before.
Nightwings, the wicked fiend you serve is in the front. He denied my rightful freedom. in my moment of triumph, I shall never forgive him, or any of you.
That's sounding better to me. I can do that one more accurately.
Commence.
I didn't mean to make Tizo explode. I forgot that's what that does. Oh well. Doobity-doo. Boop.
In honor of the scribes.
That's right. So where he explodes, he leaves a teleporter, and then we can use that. And I did that even like perfectly strategically last time, and then never took advantage of it because I forgot that's what he did. Cool.
Blast! Come, accusers. We cannot let them set us back again.
Okay. I want to turn into... Yeah! He's rad and died.
Slips from your clutches.
And he died.
Beneath
Oh god.
Contempt.
Beneath contempt. What? Do I not get an aura?
Plunged into your pyre.
What does he do? Hang on. What does Tizo do?
The orb.
Tizo doused their pyre.
I might have to do a practice one after this.
Glorious.
Oh shit. Come on. Come on. Yeah.
Glory. Good.
Oh no. I ran right into that one. Can't. We'll wiggle our way in there.
Do you believe you can prevail in this?
Do you believe in life after love? Did that not
So
fling it?
close.
Wasn't
Your
fast enough.
pyre sputters.
Sputters. Their pyre does have a lot of
A
it.
show of strength from the Nightwing's opponents.
I'll take that. Shoot.
Their pyre weakens.
Are we tied now, I think?
The two triumvirates are neck and neck.
Yeah.
Glorious.
Your pyre burns brighter for the while.
What did he think he was gonna do? He just ran around in circles. Nothing happened.
Yes.
Right in there. Right in there.
Plunged into their
Right in there.
pyre.
Now end the ceremony.
I'll take that. Oh no.
I almost
That's
pity what
perfect.
transpired there. Wherever
Oh, no.
did the Nightwings go?
I'll take that. Now watch this. Get in there.
And it is done.
Hell yeah.
Fine, yes, the Nightwings did prevail. The scribes themselves surely have taken note.
Secret tech.
The ceremony is complete.
Tizo is very pleased that you prevailed, but wishes to make a quick exit at this time, please. Can we?
Blast! Where did he go? Where did he go?
Fortas.
That infernal imp. It is a monster in disguise. A fiend. Come forth to torment me until the day I die.
Lendl storms off in a fit of anger.
Ugh!
Tizo reappears once the coast is clear and expresses his gratitude again. What Lendl said before, if Tizo truly is a descendant of
Harub the Swallow.
then he has quite the legacy to live up to.
The rites do tend to teach something of trust.
You know, with all this rights business, there's been this one real fancy move that I've been mulling over for a while, and I think I just finally got how I could pull it off.
Finally, we get Moonsault. Ruki can jump a second or third time while airborne. Yes. Multiple jumps. Yes, please.
Watch him become a god.
How about Pamela?
Until the next
Right. All right. And with that, we're gonna save here. You know what? I'm going to go back to here so that we have some music though. Turn this down a teensy bit. Set a teensy bit. Oh, maybe only you guys hear that. Okay. Cool. So yeah, thank you once again for hanging out. Another week, another 3 matches in Pyre. Oh, that should be fine. Real quiet. We can bump it up just a little then. We do hear though. Yeah, we do be hearing. You know what? I think now it's back to where it was. That's cool. Okay, which means that I had a good balance before. Yeah. Once again, thank you so much for stopping by the stream, hanging out, watching Pyre. I know later this week, tomorrow specifically, Meredith is going to be taking over for Tuesdays and Thursdays this week. Or Tuesday and Thursday of this week. She's playing 2 games that are not the usual games that she was playing. Let me swiftly look that up so that I am not talking out of my butt. Alternatively, you can beat me to the punch by going to twitter.com/YizbridGames, facebook.com/YizbridGames, or seeing the post on the Discord at discord.gg/YizbridGames. Beacon Pines and Teacup. Yes, those were the games. Beacon Pines on Tuesday, Teacup on Thursday. I will be honest, I have not heard of either of those games until this time. But Mare is very excited about them, and I trust Mare's taste immensely. So, I guarantee they will be great games to watch and a good time to be had by all. So once again, thanks for hanging out for this Monday. I will see you next Monday, and I'll try and keep y'all updated on like the stuff I'm up to with that other stream on the Yizbrid Discord and everything like that too. So I think that's it. I don't think there's too much else to talk about. Go check out the merch that's on yizbrid.net/merch, or excuse me, merch.yizbrid.net. That is the correct website. Disregard the first thing I said there. To all the YouTubers out there, farewell and thanks for watching on YouTube. And yeah, have a great night. As always, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and keep your spirits up. And we'll see you in the next one. Tomorrow. I won't see you tomorrow, but tomorrow. Peace.